Overall, I'm just trying to be a better man. I'll take what God gives. This is perfect. Don't need a better hand. Cause even if it is beyond my understanding, I go through the shit I do, cause that's the way that God planned it. And even though sometimes it's hard to smile through the pain, I'll bow to his name and ask for guidance out of this maze. How to refrain from breaking from the stress is something that I'm learning. I'm almost certain me trying to become a better person shouldn't cause me and the people closest to me to be hurting. Purging unworthy persons from my life that they serve no purpose. Being a black man is hard enough. Niggas dispersing hearses, bursting cannons over colors. Beefing about whose clan and turf is. Serving birds to collect earnings. Hooping or you writing verses. All we're trying to dodge the pigs is kinda like we Kermit. When really we just trying to get it straight like if we permit. All in a short amount of time on earth that God will permit. Still asking for your prayers cause my situation isn't changing fast as I was hoping, but I'll give it patience. And while that's pending, I'ma continue giving him praises. Venting while scripting the illest phrases. Straight filling them pages. Question, what do you do when you're down on your luck? I felt like that not long ago, straight didn't give a fuck. I like to share some of these trials and tribulations and hope they help those dealing with similar situations. Yeah. What up, dope? My name is Fats. Y'all can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, whatever it is that y'all do on Facebook, all the social networks at MyNameIsFats, spelled F-A-T-S. And we're about to go between the lines on the opening track, and actually the title track of my new EP called Erase Later. I open up by saying, overall, I'm just trying to be a better man. I'll take what God gives. This is perfect. Don't need a better hand. Simple as that, man. You know, since a nigga became a father and all of that, man, I'm just trying to be better. Lead by example, man. Be a stand-up guy and continue to move forward, man. And everybody go through their hardships from time to time, man. But you can't really change it. It's all by God's plan, man. You know. What I'll say after that? Okay. Cause even if it is beyond my understanding, I go through the shit I do, cause that's the way that God planned it. You know. Same thing, man. I mean, you really can't change what you can't control. We ain't in control, man. You know what I'm saying? We move according to his word. And everything happens, you know, you might think that you're going through some fucked up stuff, but trust me, it's all part of the plan. You have to go through hard times to learn the lesson, man. After that, I say, and even though sometimes it's hard to smile through the pain, I'll bow to his name and ask for guidance out of this maze. How to refrain from breaking from the stress is something that I'm learning. And I'll stop right there. I'm gonna pick up the rhyme piece to that, but it really is self-explanatory, man. You know, you go through difficult times, but you just gotta ask God to carry you through that, man. And you'll be able to get through it, and you'll probably be a better person at the end of it as an end result of him carrying you through that, man. You know, what don't kill you only makes you stronger. You're smarter too. Don't forget about that. But let me see. How to refrain from breaking from the stress. I'm gonna take this whole little section here. How to refrain from breaking from the stress is something that I'm learning. I'm almost certain me trying to become a better person shouldn't cause me and the people closest to me to be hurt and purging unworthy persons from my life that they serve no purpose. We'll stop there. You know, damn, what the fuck did I just say? I'll be having so many, like, I'll be cramming this shit, but let me see. I started at how to refrain from breaking from the stress is something that I'm learning. It's something everybody has to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no obstacles or hurdles or anything in life that you're going to clear that you're already immune to if you haven't experienced it before. And you'll be better at the end of that, like I just said, you know? Something that I'm learning. I'm almost certain me trying to become a better person shouldn't cause me and the people closest to me to be hurting. Listening right now, you can definitely tell that it wasn't only me that was affected by what I was going through, man. You know what I'm saying? My family, my close friends, my loved ones were greatly affected. Some of those enemies and closet haters were pretty happy about that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I didn't think me trying to be a better person would end up causing so much pain and being such a difficult thing, man. But there's certain things that you gotta go through and you gotta experience to be a better person, man. You know what I mean? You can't really judge a person by, you know, judge a person as to who they are and how they are if they ain't really going through nothing. If I'm just sitting here kicking it to you right now and I'm not really demonstrating any kind of hardships or difficulties, man, that's not how I should be judged as a character. Judge me by way of how I come out after the adversity is behind me, you know what I'm saying? So, purging unworthy persons from my life if they serve no purpose. That's a line that's important because, you know, if you take a look at your closest friends, your immediate circle, the people that surround you, you got all these people around you. How many of them do you really need? You know, purging. You know, that means to, or purging, P-U-R-G-E, to purge. That means to optimize, to get rid of, to reduce anything that you're not utilizing, man. Purging unworthy persons from my life if they serve no purpose. You know, they not really assisting me in trying to get to where I want to go or where I'm trying to be and who I'm trying to be. Then really, you know, have a purpose here. Get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Word. Purging unworthy persons from my life if they serve no purpose. Being a black man is hard enough. Niggas dispersing hearses, bursting cannons over colors, beefing about whose clan the turf is, serving birds to collect earnings, hooping or you writing verses, all while trying to dodge the pigs. It's kind of like me Kermit, you know. Just to kind of explain what I meant in that, if it's not easy enough for you to understand, man. Like, you go through a lot of shit as a black man, you know. People will try and kill you depending on where you at just for the colors of your clothes, you know. That can be the reason why somebody claims your life, even if it isn't the color of your clothes, you know what I'm saying? You heard about the Trayvon Martin situation and all of that, man. I mean, this kid just happened to be black. You know, you get stopped late at night on some Friday and shit, and it's a gang of people and all of that. All of y'all getting fucked up. You happen to be the only black one. If you driving drunk, who you think the police is gonna come after first, man? Targeted by police. You know, we killing ourselves because we got the crabs in the barrel mentality. Just because that man over there doing his thing and he's rising and elevating at it, we don't want to see that, man. So we'll shit on our own kind on account of the fact that they doing better than us. You know what I'm saying? And just being black, you subject to a lot of hardships, man. You know what I'm saying? In your day-to-day life. Even if you straight lace and you dress up, you go to work every day and shit. When you get home, if you got yourself a woman who don't exactly understand you, no matter what color she is, man, you deal with that. And black men take that a lot different. You don't realize, you know, niggas always talk about how we murdered and shit, but you don't realize how many black men commit suicide. You know what I'm saying? Wives walk out their fucking life. Depression sets in, you know what I'm saying? Children end up being far away from them, man. That shit eats at probably black men a lot more. We got the highest suicide rate, black men. You know what I mean? And our women have the fastest climbing rate of HIV. You know what I'm saying? These are things that black men deal with. Word. So, you know, being a black man is hard enough. Niggas dispersing hearses, you know, and if you ain't in the streets and shit, it's typically one or two things that you're trying to be as a black man. You either hooping or you writing verses, you know, and kind of just limits us. We don't really dream further than the hoop court or the stage. And that ain't exactly it, man. You know what I'm saying? You could be a lawyer, a doctor. Somebody else is out here saving the world in your own special way, man. You know what I mean? Every life has individual purpose, yo. The fuck do I say after that? All while trying to dodge the pigs, it's kind of like we Kermit. I mean, you know, Miss Piggy used to be hard on Kermit, trying to holler at him tough like that, you know, but he wasn't always necessary feeling it. You see he trying to shake her off and shit, man, you know, and us as black men, we trying to dodge the pigs, i.e. the cops, man, shake the motherfuckers off. All we're trying to dodge the pigs is kind of like we Kermit. And really, we just trying to get it straight like if we permit. That's two words. All in a short amount of time on earth that God will permit. That's one word, you know what I'm saying? And that's self-explanatory, man. We trying to get this shit straight out here, man. There's some real street dudes that do that street shit because that's their only means to survive, man. They don't know nothing else, and that's what they born into, man. But they trying to get it right and trying to make the transition. It's just, again, as a black man, you kind of forced to have to be that much better, be the absolute best at it, man. You know, that you can be and really try and soar to the stars, man, because being great just ain't good enough. As a black man sometimes, you gotta be better than great, man. And they still gonna front on you any fucking way, man, but that's another story. I said, still asking for your prayers, because my situation isn't changing fast as I was hoping, but I'll give it patience. This works at God's speed, man. You ain't in control. You just got to sit back and try and learn from what it is that he's putting in your life, man. You know what I'm saying? God don't make no mistakes, and you got to know that he ain't always going to be what you want, but he is always all that you will ever need. And that's even when you go through the difficult times at funerals or when you lose somebody that's close to you, man. That's supposed to happen that way because you got to learn from it, man. You know what I mean? And you're supposed to continue to teach as you learn. So next I say, and while that's pending, I'm gonna continue giving him praises, venting while scripting the illest phrases, straight filling them pages. You know, that's just again another way of saying that this happens on God's time, man. So you continue to give him praise through the difficult times because you have to experience that in order to become the person that God wants you to be, man. That's a little too biblical, too deep for some of y'all, man. But you know, you start seeing things a lot different, man. You start to see the truth and really what it is, man. You start to think it different, so you behave a lot different, and that translates into the music. So I think after that I say, question, what do you do when you're down on your luck? I felt like that not long ago, straight didn't give a fuck. I mean, that's real, you know, but I guess that's about where the song is about to take a change. That's the opening 24 bars of the record, but you know, that's right where it's about to change, and I'm trying to get you to identify with the shit that I was going through. And the whole project as a whole is kind of just showing you my stages to recovery. So that line right there is really important to the rest of the project, man. Question, what do you do when you're down on your luck? I felt like that not long ago, straight didn't give a fuck. I think you could tell by what I was saying right now that I was in a dark space in my life, man. And the music will reflect that. So my last and closing line in the opening 24 bars of this record with no hook, phenomenal fucking record, by the way. I say, I like to share some of these trials and tribulations and hope they help those dealing with similar situations. And that has to also go hand in hand with the line before it, man, because this whole project is just showing you my process to recovery. I'm telling you, I was in a dark space right now, but all them problems that you're dealing with right now will be erased later. So that's the opening 24 bars again to the title track of my new EP, Erased Later. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all check out camplifeent.blogspot.com. My name is Fats.blogspot.com, and we're gonna continue to hit y'all with new shit, man. But that's one between the lines of that joint, man. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. Camp Life. I mean, good coffee, motherfucker.